Before the battle even began, I prepared your spirit with strength you did not know you carried. Before the storm gathered, I taught your heart how to stand. You think you are walking toward the fight, but you are walking toward fulfillment, because the victory is already written within your name. Every scar, every tear, every night of doubt has been shaping you into the warrior of light I destined you to be. Do not fear the weight of what stands before you. The mountain that looks immovable is trembling under the power I've placed inside you. You have prayed for deliverance, but I have been building endurance. You asked for escape, but I gave you elevation. What once wounded you has now become the very weapon forged in my fire. You are not approaching victory, you are awakening into it. I have seen the moments when you felt small, fragile, and unseen. Yet even then, my hands were molding you, pressing strength into your weakness, purpose into your pain, faith into your silence. You did not fail in the waiting. You were fortified. Every delay was divine training, every disappointment a holy classroom. You thought I was withholding, but I was preparing. I was teaching you to carry what I'm about to release. Now, the hour has come. The wind has shifted. The same ground that felt barren will soon bloom under your feet. You have been through fire, not to be consumed, but to be purified, to walk out radiant, unbreakable, unstoppable. Nothing was wasted. I was in every season, in every silence, in every struggle, forging a victory that does not depend on circumstance, but on my covenant. So lift your head, my child. The heavens are not silent, they are applauding. The angels have already seen what is unfolding. You were never meant to crawl through this life in defeat. You were born from divine triumph. My light surrounds you, my word sustains you, and my spirit goes before you. I have made you ready, not someday, not almost, but now. The battle has not come to break you, it has come to reveal you. I know the weight you have carried. I have watched the nights when your spirit trembled under questions too heavy to name. You have asked, why must I fight again? Why does victory always seem delayed? You have felt the sting of disappointment, the ache of waiting when others seem to move ahead. You have walked through seasons where your prayers returned in silence and hope felt like a fading echo. But hear me now. I was not absent in those moments. I was nearer than your breath. You thought you were unprepared, but you were being refined. Every unanswered prayer was training your faith to see beyond the surface. Every closed door was redirecting you toward destiny. I saw your tears fall like rain, and I counted everyone, not as loss, but as seed. What felt like wilderness was a womb, birthing resilience within you. You have not been forgotten, you have been forged. I know the fear that visits you when no one is watching, the doubt that whispers you're not strong enough, the memory of past failures that tries to rewrite your future. But listen, my beloved, your past has no authority over a promise sealed by my hand. What you call weakness, I call preparation. What you call delay, I call design. Every scar upon your heart is evidence that you survived what was meant to destroy you. You are not broken. You are battle-tested. You have mistaken the silence for punishment, but my silence was strategy. In the quiet, I was strengthening the roots of your faith, making sure they could hold the weight of the victory to come. You learned endurance, not through answers, but through absence. You discovered faith, not by sight, but by survival. Even when you doubted me, I believed in you. Even when you let go, I held on. I saw when others misunderstood you, when your motives were questioned, when your kindness was taken for weakness. You wanted to defend yourself, but I told you to be still. Do you remember? I said, I will fight for you. And I did. You just didn't see the battles I won in silence, the storms that never reached you, the dangers I diverted, the burdens I lifted without you ever knowing. I have been your defender long before you called my name. There were moments when you felt like giving up, when the weight of waiting pressed against your chest. You thought, maybe I am not chosen for this. But I whispered, keep walking. Each step you took in faith was rewriting your destiny. I saw when you showed up even while afraid. I saw when you chose love over bitterness, forgiveness over revenge, faith over fear. Every choice became a stone in the foundation of your victory. I understand the exhaustion that comes from believing when everything around you contradicts hope. You watched others celebrate while you endured silence. You questioned my timing, wondering if you missed the moment. But you have not missed anything, my child, because I am not late. I am precise. My timing does not align with clocks, but with purpose. You are not behind. You are right on schedule for the unveiling of what I have prepared. I know how it feels to stand at the edge of breakthrough and still fear falling. I know the trembling that comes with transition, the uncertainty, the longing for confirmation. But trust this, I never bring you this far to abandon you. The same hand that led you through the fire will carry you into favor. The same God who sustained you in battle will establish you in blessing. You are closer than you realize. I have watched you grow in ways you cannot yet perceive. You have learned the sacred art of stillness, how to breathe through pain, how to trust through darkness, how to love even when it hurts. That is strength. Not the kind the world celebrates, but the kind heaven crowns. Your humility has become your armor, your patience your weapon, your worship your war cry. You have already overcome more than you know. So yes, I see the weariness. I see the quiet tears you hide behind a brave face. I see the moments when you smile in public but collapse in private. And I want you to know, every sigh you release has reached me. Every whispered prayer has been gathered, treasured, remembered. You are not alone, and you never were. I have been preparing you not only for victory, but for the peace that comes after it. There comes a moment when the air itself changes, when silence stops being absence and becomes presence. You feel it before you can describe it, that holy stillness where time seems to bow. It is as if the unseen world exhales and the veil between heaven and earth grows thin. You are no longer standing alone. You are surrounded, enveloped, known. The atmosphere around you hums with something ancient and infinite. That is me, not coming toward you, but awakening within you. I have never been far. I do not travel through distance to reach you. I unfold through awareness. My light does not approach, it reveals. The very air that fills your lungs carries my breath. Every moment that ever broke you was also the moment my hands held you. I was the calm in the chaos, the still point in your storm, the whisper that said, "Keep going." You thought you were surviving on your own, but it was my presence sustaining you. When I said, "I have made you ready for victory," it was not a prophecy of something distant, but a declaration of what already lives inside you. Victory is not coming, it is awakening. You have been walking in divine preparation, and now the presence that trained you in the dark begins to rise within the light. You are not approaching strength, you are remembering it. The same power that raised creation from nothingness moves now in your bones. My presence does not wait for you to be worthy. It defines your worth. You do not have to perform to earn it. You only need to notice it. It moves quietly like light seeping through cracks, filling every forgotten space. I'm not found only in temples or sanctuaries, but in your laughter, your tears, your silence. Wherever love exists, I am alive there. Wherever truth breathes, I am speaking. I dwell not only in your victories, but in your valleys. When your voice trembled with fear, I was the echo that answered, "You can still rise." When despair sat heavy on your chest, I became the rhythm of your heart refusing to stop. I am not the God of distance, I am the pulse of presence. I do not watch you fight, I fight within you. You have never been outnumbered, because I am infinite. You have looked for me in grand signs, in miracles, in thunder, in fire, but I have walked beside you in whispers. The presence that seems silent is never inactive. My stillness is not indifference, it is strategy. I wait in quiet so you can learn to hear me beyond sound, to sense me beyond sight. The more you listen, the more you realize I am speaking through everything. The wind against your skin, the light across your face, the peace that returns for no reason. All of it is me. Do not think that I only appear in moments of holiness. I am as near in your confusion as I am in your clarity. When you doubt, I am the patience that does not let go. When you weep, I am the arm that holds you through the night. When you fall, I am the ground that receives you gently. I'm not repelled by your humanity, I'm revealed through it. The cracks you hide are the very windows through which my light enters. My presence is not a fleeting feeling, it is a constant current. Even when you sense nothing, I am everything. I'm not diminished by your emotions, nor dependent on your awareness. You cannot drive me away, because my love is not conditional. It is covenantal. You are sealed in me, woven into eternity, carried by compassion too vast for comprehension. My presence is your inheritance, unearned, unending, unbreakable. And when my presence fully awakens in you, fear begins to unravel. It cannot coexist with divine fullness. The worries that once screamed now lose their volume under the sound of stillness. Peace takes shape, not as an escape, but as authority. You no longer beg for calm, you command it, because my spirit speaks through you. The storms you once feared now recognize you, because they recognize me within you. Do you feel that strength rising? That's not your courage returning, that's mine. The same spirit that spoke light into darkness now speaks victory into your spirit. You have prayed for me to move, but I am already moving through you. Every act of kindness, every word of faith, every choice to stand again after falling, all of it is me revealing myself through your humanity. You are my living temple, my voice made visible in time. My child, you have never been abandoned to your own strength. Even in the moments you thought I was silent, my presence was working in secret. I was rearranging circumstances, protecting you from unseen harm, aligning your future with destiny. You asked me to remove the storm, but I chose to calm you instead, because peace within you is greater than peace around you. You asked me to show up, but I was already there, disguised as endurance. When I reveal my presence, I reveal purpose. You begin to see that everything you endured was not punishment but preparation. I was training your soul to carry victory with humility, to lead without pride, to love without fear. The breaking was not to destroy you, it was to make room for the weight of glory I am pouring in. You are not fragile, you are forged. My presence does not create weakness, it reveals what cannot be broken. As you become aware of me, life itself changes texture. Colors seem brighter, silence feels alive, time slows to sacred rhythm. You notice blessings you once overlooked, the warmth of sunlight, the laughter of someone you love, the stillness before dawn. Every moment becomes communion. You realize there is no such thing as ordinary when I dwell within you. My presence goes before you, beside you, and within you. It walks into rooms before your feet do, softening hearts, preparing conversations, shifting atmospheres. You wonder why some burdens suddenly feel lighter, why peace arrives without explanation. It is because I entered before you noticed. You are never the first one to arrive anywhere. My presence always precedes you, and when the world tests you, when pressure mounts and shadows grow long, my presence remains your fortress. You do not have to summon me. I'm already surrounding you like air around flame. Even when fear presses close, it cannot penetrate the shield of my presence. You are not merely defended, you are encompassed. I have covered you in light so radiant that darkness retreats before it reaches you. You ask, Lord, how can I be sure you are here? And I answer, because you are still standing. You wonder, how can I know you have chosen me? And I whisper, because you still love when it's hard. My presence does not need to prove itself. It proves itself through your perseverance. Every time you forgive, I am visible. Every time you hope again, I am alive in you. You do not need to chase manifestations. You need to cultivate awareness. My presence is not louder in miracles than it is in the mundane. Learn to sense me in simplicity. The sound of rain, the rhythm of breathing, the pause between heartbeats. These are not coincidences. They are reminders that I am woven into existence itself. You are not walking through life, you are walking through me. And now, my beloved, stand still. and feel it. The same light that ignites stars now fills your chest. The same power that holds the universe together flows through your veins. You are my reflection in motion. You are the evidence of my eternal promise. Nothing in creation is closer to me than you are right now. My presence is not a visit, it is your home. So walk forward with peace. Do not shrink from what lies ahead. The presence that carried you here will not depart when the battle begins. I go with you, I go before you, I go within you. You are not preparing to fight for victory, you are fighting from it. The outcome has already been decided. I have made you ready, not because of who you are, but because of who I am within you. And when the day comes that you look back on this season, you will see it clearly. Every silence, every struggle, every tear was the language of my presence guiding you toward triumph. For I am the victory that lives in you, the power that sustains you, the peace that crowns you. You are not walking toward the light, you are walking in it. So breathe, my child. Feel the holy weight of what surrounds you. The same voice that commands galaxies now calls your name. The same hands that formed mountains now steady your heart. I am here. I have always been here. And now that you finally see me, you will never again face anything alone, because my presence, unending and undefeated, is the victory you were created to carry. My beloved, victory begins not with striving, but with surrender. You have fought long, believing that effort alone would earn breakthrough. You have pushed, endured, resisted, and survived. But now I call you into something deeper. Lay down the armor that fear built. Let go of the plans that exhaust your spirit. The war is not won by force. It is won by yielding to my rhythm. Come, rest in the certainty of my strength. Surrender does not mean giving up. It means giving in to the flow of my divine purpose that has always been guiding you. You do not need to prove your readiness. I have already prepared you. You do not need to understand everything. You only need to trust me through it. The victory you seek will not be achieved by grasping harder, but by opening wider. Let faith unclench what fear has gripped too tightly. You have believed that control was safety, but control has only kept you from peace. I never asked you to figure out the how. I only asked you to believe in the who. I am the one who parts seas and silences storms. I am the one who knows the timing, the sequence, the unseen connections. While you worry about the next step, I have already built the bridge beneath your feet. Surrender is not foolishness. It is faith made fearless. There is power in releasing what you were never meant to carry. The moment you stop trying to hold the world together, you will feel my hands holding you instead. The weight that bends your shoulders was never yours to bear. It belongs to me. Give me your plans, your fears, your anxieties. Trade them for rest. Let your heart breathe again. You do not have to control outcomes when you are held by the one who controls eternity. Surrender also means forgiving yourself and others. Forgiveness is the key that unlocks the gates of victory. You cannot walk into freedom while holding the chains of offense. Let go, my child. Let go of the need to be right, to be understood, to be vindicated. I will defend your name. I will restore your dignity. The justice you long for already flows from my throne. You lose nothing by trusting me. You gain everything. I know surrender sounds frightening. You have survived by staying alert, by holding on, by never letting go. But the season of survival is ending. You are entering a season of rest. What you once saw as risk is now the only way to peace. Do not mistake release for loss. When you let go of what is temporary, you make room for what is eternal. When you stop clinging to outcomes, you discover that my plans are far greater than your fears ever imagined. Listen, I am not asking you to be strong for me. I am asking you to be still with me. Strength comes from stillness, not striving. The world will tell you that surrender is weakness, but in my kingdom, it is wisdom. The greatest battles are not won by those who fight harder, but by those who trust deeper. You do not conquer the storm by resisting it. You conquer it by becoming calm within it. Surrender does not erase your humanity, it redeems it. It allows grace to flow freely, transforming fragility into faith. When you surrender, you stop performing for love and start living from it. You begin to realize that I never wanted perfection. I wanted presence. I wanted you here, honest, unguarded, real. The moment you stop trying to impress me is the moment you finally begin to encounter me. Let your surrender be slow, gentle, sacred. You do not need to force it. You only need to breathe. Every exhale releases something I no longer want you to carry. Every inhale welcomes more of my spirit into the spaces where fear once lived. Let the rhythm of your breathing become your prayer. Inhale trust, exhale control. In this simple act, the atmosphere of heaven begins to move through you. I know how difficult it is to release what you love, to loosen your grip on what feels certain. But hear me, nothing surrendered to me is ever lost. What you place in my hands multiplies. What you entrust to my will becomes eternal. Abraham offered, and I returned abundance. Moses yielded, and I revealed power. Jesus surrendered, and redemption covered the earth. Every act of surrender rewrites history with grace. You have asked me, Lord, what if I let go and everything falls apart? And I say to you, what if you let go and everything falls into place? What if the miracle you've been waiting for is waiting for your release? What if peace has been standing outside your door, waiting for you to stop fighting what I am doing within you? You are not losing control. You are learning to live under perfect control. Mine. Surrender also means trusting my pace. You want to run, but I am teaching you to walk. You want instant answers, but I am writing eternal stories. Victory without process cannot last, and I love you too much to give you what you're not ready to hold. Every delay is deliberate, every detour divine. While you are waiting, I am working, aligning, shaping, refining. Do not rush what I am perfecting. There is beauty in letting go. You will discover that surrender is not the end of effort. It is the redirection of energy. You will begin to move from anxiety to authority, from fear to flow. You will stop trying to make things happen and start cooperating with what I am already doing. You will stop striving to be seen and start resting in being known. My will is not a maze, it is a melody. And surrender is the harmony that allows you to sing along. When you surrender, heaven begins to move. Chains break without effort. Mountains shift without noise. You stop pushing doors open and start watching them swing wide by grace. The peace you have been chasing finds you. The love you feared losing surrounds you. You begin to realize that surrender is not the absence of motion. It is the alignment of motion with divine direction. My beloved, I am not asking for your perfection. I am asking for your permission. Let me lead where your vision ends. Let me heal what your hands cannot fix. Let me carry what your heart cannot hold. You have done enough striving. Now it is time to soar. The eagle does not conquer the wind, it yields to it. You too were made to rise by release. And when you finally surrender, you will feel it, the sacred exchange. Anxiety dissolves into assurance. Burdens transform into blessings. Chaos gives way to calm. What once felt like loss becomes liberation. In your stillness, you will sense my whisper once more. You see now, you are never losing. You are learning to trust. I have made you ready for victory, and surrender is the gate that leads you there. Do not fight to prove yourself anymore. Simply believe that I have finished what I began. Rest in that knowing. Trust in that promise. Walk in that peace. For every battle ends where surrender begins, and in your surrender I am glorified, and you are made whole. Transformation is not an event, it is a revelation. It does not strike like lightning, it unfolds like sunrise. Slowly, tenderly, the light of who you truly are begins to rise through the cracks of who you thought you had to be. The person who once fought to survive now learns how to live. The soul that once trembled begins to stand, radiant, grounded and sure. This is what my victory looks like. Not loud, but luminous. You have prayed for change. but what I have been forming is transformation. Change rearranges circumstances. Transformation recreates identity. You no longer move as a seeker begging for answers, but as a vessel carrying revelation. What used to frighten you now fuels your faith. What once seemed like an ending now feels like evolution. Every scar has turned into scripture, the living testimony of grace at work. My child, I did not bring you this far just to heal your past. I brought you here to reveal your purpose. Every lesson carved into your journey has been leading you to this alignment. You have been trained by fire not to burn, but to shine. You have been pressed not to break, but to pour. You have been emptied not to lose, but to be filled with what is eternal. Transformation is not escape, it is embodiment. Do you see now? Victory was never about the moment you would win. It was about the person you would become. The battle was the classroom. The waiting was the preparation. The tears were the baptism into deeper faith. You did not fail in those seasons. You were being reshaped into someone who could hold the weight of glory without crumbling. What you call wounds, heaven calls wisdom. Transformation begins when you stop asking, "Why did this happen to me?" and start asking, "What is being born through me?" You start to see that pain has been a sculptor, shaping your compassion. Disappointment has been a teacher, revealing your endurance. Even loneliness was not punishment. It was the silence in which you could finally hear my voice clearly. Everything has served the purpose of awakening what I placed in you long before time began. You have wondered why the process felt so long, so hidden, so quiet. But the deeper the roots, the greater the bloom. I was building substance beneath the surface, character, discernment, peace. I was ensuring that when victory came, it would not destroy you with its weight. I do not create fragile victories. I create foundations that cannot fall. You are no longer waiting for transformation, you are walking in it. Transformation shifts your posture. You stop living from reaction and start living from revelation. You no longer chase opportunities, you attract them through alignment. You no longer fight to be seen, you rest in being known. What once felt like striving now feels like flow. This is what happens when grace takes over. Effort becomes ease, because you are no longer moving against my current, but with it. My child, transformation means seeing yourself as I have always seen you, holy, whole, and ready. I am not creating a new version of you. I am restoring the original one, the image formed in my light, unmarred by fear. The world may still see the scars, but heaven sees the glory woven through them. You have not just survived the fire, you have become its flame. And now, purpose awakens. Purpose is not found in ambition, it is born from alignment. You were created not to compete, but to contribute, not to chase validation, but to channel love. You do not need to invent your calling, you need only recognize it. It has been whispering to you all along in the things that make your heart come alive. What moves you deeply is where I move through you completely. Your purpose is not a destination, it is a way of being. It is how you walk through the world with light in your eyes and compassion in your hands. You will speak words that heal without even realizing it. You will bring peace into rooms that forgot it existed. You will remind others of their worth simply by being aware of your own. This is how my glory multiplies, quietly, through love embodied. I am giving you new vision, not the kind that merely sees the path, but the kind that understands the purpose of each step. You will no longer call delay defeat or obstacles opposition. You will begin to see how even detours are direction. Everything, even the parts that once made no sense, will reveal my fingerprints. The story you thought was broken will become the message that sets others free. Transformation teaches you that power is not control. Power is surrender anchored in faith. You no longer need to prove that you are chosen. Your peace is proof enough. You walk differently now, not rushed, but rhythmic, not desperate, but deliberate. Every move becomes a prayer. Every breath becomes participation in my will. You no longer carry light. You are light. Do not think your purpose must be grand to be divine. Greatness in my kingdom is measured by love, not by scale. The mother who whispers a prayer over her child, the friend who forgives quietly, the stranger who chooses kindness over judgment. These are the architects of heaven's expansion. Your purpose is not about doing more, but about being more of who I designed you to be. And when you walk in that purpose, everything aligns. Opportunities appear without forcing, relationships heal without striving, favor flows without fear. You do not chase what belongs to you. It finds you because light always attracts what reflects it. This is the effortless rhythm of those who have been transformed. They do not wrestle with destiny, they dance with it. My beloved, you are now the vessel through which others will see what victory truly looks like. Not perfection, but peace. Not noise, but presence. Not pride, but purpose. You will not need to preach to prove your faith. Your life will speak louder than your word. The way you love, forgive, and persevere will become the sermon that awakens hearts back to me. And as this transformation deepens, you will realize that purpose was never about doing something for me. It was about becoming one with me. You are my expression in motion, my compassion with skin, my power clothed in humility. You will no longer say, God, use me, as if I were far away. You will say, God, live through me, because we are already one. So walk forward, my child, not searching for meaning, but creating it with every act of faith. Do not question your readiness. I have already made you ready. Your transformation is the proof. Your purpose is the promise. The victory you long for is already breathing through you. And when you doubt again, for all humans do, remember my words echoing through your spirit. I have made you ready for victory. You are not becoming the light. You are remembering it. Walk in it, live in it, shine through it. For through you, the world will know that love still wins. My beloved, listen closely, for this is not a distant vow, but the sound of eternity breathing near your ear. I promised you victory, and I do not speak what I will not fulfill. Every word I have ever whispered into your spirit remains alive, unfolding even now in ways you cannot yet see. My promises are not predictions, they are realities that time is learning to reveal. When I said, I have made you ready for victory, heaven itself recorded it as finished. You have doubted because of delay, but I tell you, delay is not denial. I have hidden certain things from your sight, not to punish you, but to protect you. Some blessings require maturity to hold. Some doors can only open when your heart is ready to walk through them without fear. You have thought I was withholding, but I was weaving, timing people, moments, and miracles into a tapestry only I could design. My promise is perfect, not rushed. I do not forget the words I speak. I do not retract what love declares. When I said I would sustain you, I meant for always. When I said I would guide you, I meant even through confusion. When I said I would deliver you, I meant even from yourself. My promises are not fragile like human intentions. They are foundations carved from eternity. The storms that frighten you cannot drown what I have decreed. I know it is hard to trust when circumstances contradict what I have spoken. But understand this, the world moves in shadows. I move in substance. My word is not a seed that may or may not grow. It is life itself. Every promise I have given carries the breath of fulfillment within it. You do not need to make it happen. You need only to believe long enough to see it bloom. Faith is the soil where my word takes root. Do not measure my promise by your feelings. Feelings rise and fall like tides, but my covenant stands still as the ocean's floor. I am not moved by panic. I am moved by purpose. Even when you cannot trace me, I am still moving. I have orchestrated details you do not yet know exist. People you have never met are being positioned. Paths you have not yet seen are being prepared. The unseen world is already aligning with what I have spoken over you. My promise is not the avoidance of battle. It is the assurance of outcome. You will still walk through valleys, but you will not remain there. You will still face opposition, but you will not be overcome. Every trial will serve as transportation toward triumph. The same forces that tried to destroy you will become the very wind that lifts you higher. I do not remove obstacles. I repurpose them into stepping stones. When I say victory, I mean completion, the kind of triumph that brings peace, not pride. I am not promising applause. I am promising abundance, not of possessions, but of presence. The treasure you are about to find is not in things, but in awareness, in knowing that I was with you all along. You will see that the victory was not something you reached for, but something that rose within you as faith matured into certainty. I promised never to leave you, and I have kept that promise even in silence. You may not always feel me, but you have never been without me. When you cried in exhaustion, I was the strength that carried you. When you smiled through pain, I was the peace that sustained you. My love does not visit, it dwells. You are not a momentary concern to me. You are my eternal design. My child, I do not love you because of what you do for me. I love you because of who you are to me. You are not a servant begging for scraps of grace. You are my heir, walking in divine inheritance. My promise to you is not conditional upon your perfection. It is secured by my nature, which does not change. Even when you falter, my mercy stands unmoved. Even when you doubt, my faithfulness endures. You have asked me, "When, Lord?" And I whisper, "When the fullness of time meets the fullness of trust." My timing is not measured by your calendar, but by your readiness to hold what I am giving. I will never give you something too heavy for your heart to carry. When the moment arrives, it will not feel rushed or forced. It will feel inevitable, like exhaling after a lifetime of holding your breath. Remember, I do not begin what I will not complete. The work I started in you will not end unfinished. The dreams I planted in your soul are not fantasies. They are assignments. I have placed eternity inside you, and eternity cannot fail. Even if everything around you shifts, my promise remains the one constant truth. My word cannot return void because it carries my essence, and I am incapable of emptiness. You will look back soon and see that every delay had design, every detour held direction, every heartbreak hid a blessing. My promise was never broken. It was simply unfolding. What you lost was not theft, it was trade. I was exchanging temporary pain for eternal strength, confusion for clarity, and despair for destiny. You thought I was taking, but I was transforming. Lift your eyes again, my beloved. Look beyond the noise of fear and the dust of disappointment. The horizon ahead of you glows with fulfillment. You are standing on the edge of manifestation. The prayers you buried in tears are about to bloom in joy. You are not waiting for promise. Promise is waiting for your awareness to catch up with reality. The victory has already been written, and your name is engraved on it. I promise you this: you will not end in defeat. You will not live in cycles of almost. You will not carry burdens that break you anymore. The season of striving is closing, and the era of peace is beginning. What once drained you will now empower you. What once frightened you will now serve you. I am making all things new, not around you, but within you. And when the inner world changes, the outer one follows. This is my divine promise. You will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. You will witness redemption so complete that even your regrets will worship. You will stand where you once fell and laugh where you once wept. My promise is joy that outlasts sorrow, beauty that rises from ashes, purpose that swallows pain. I will make everything you endured worth it. And when victory comes, as it surely will, you will know it was never about triumph over others, but union with me. You will see that the journey was not about proving strength, but about learning surrender. You will recognize that every promise I gave was an invitation into intimacy. The fulfillment you seek is not the end of the story. It is the continuation of our communion. So rest now, my beloved. My word stands firm. My light surrounds you still. My promise is alive, breathing, unfolding, and its fulfillment will not be delayed a moment beyond what love has ordained. When it comes, it will come suddenly, beautifully, completely, and in that holy moment, you will whisper through tears of joy, "He has done exactly what he said." My beloved, the time of preparation has passed. The dawn of victory is here. The waiting has not been wasted, the tears have not been in vain, and the storms that once threatened to drown you have only revealed that you were born to walk on waters. You have become the testimony of resilience written by my own hand. You have not merely survived, you have been transformed into strength. Now, breathe deeply. Feel the stillness between heartbeats. That is me. I'm not behind you, I'm within you. You're not chasing victory anymore, you are carrying it. The same light that once surrounded your heart now moves outward, touching every soul you meet. You are a living echo of my promise, a radiant reminder that grace always wins. Do not worry about what comes next. You are already in the unfolding of what I have designed. The path ahead is not unknown to me. I built it with precision, and I walk it with you step by step. When you feel weary, rest inside my peace. When you feel uncertain, listen, for my whisper will still find you, gentle as wind through dawn. I have made you ready, not just to conquer, but to continue, to keep growing, to keep glowing, to keep believing that there is always more to come. This is not the end of my message. It is only the beginning of a greater revelation. Every victory you live now becomes the seed of the next. Every step you take in faith writes another verse in the story of my love. So rise, my child, and move forward with calm courage. Let your life become the proof that faith is never wasted, that surrender never leads to loss, that love never fails. Carry this light wherever you go, into conversations, into silence, into every place that still remembers darkness. The world is waiting for the reflection of my victory that shines through you. And when this word touches your heart, do not keep it hidden. Share it as an act of worship, as a way of saying, I still believe. Let it reach the weary, the forgotten, the ones who have almost given up. Speak it, post it, send it, whisper it. Every time you share my voice, you become part of the promise. Every time you pass the light forward, you expand heaven on earth. Because, my beloved, this is not the last thing I will say to you. There is more peace, more revelation, more of me waiting beyond this moment. The next word is already forming in eternity, ready to find you when your heart grows still again. Stay open, stay expectant, stay in my light. And until I speak again, let this truth echo within you. I have made you ready for victory, and the victory has only just begun. If this message has stirred your spirit, let it flow outward. Share it with those who need to remember my promise. Let this word travel farther than your voice, because my love has no distance and my message has no end.